Welcome back. I am Pratap here. We are at part 3 of lesson 1. In this lesson, we will discuss about supply demand zone specific candles. Candles can be classified into two types as per supply demand zone price action theory. The first type is narrow range candles. In short, we can also call as NRC candle. And the second type of the candle is expanded range candle. In short, we can call it as a ERC candle. So let's start with the narrow range candle or NRC candle. The most important point is NRC candles are also called as base candles. You should remember the word base candle. Very soon in demand and supply zone price action theory, we will be using the word base candle instead of using narrow range candle. What are narrow range candles? All those candles visible small in size compared to the other candles in a chart. So all these candles, they look small in size. Your eyes can recognize them as these candles are very small. And all such kind of candles can be called as narrow range candles. And we have one more way we can identify. Please read this point. I hope you read this point. Let me explain this point in a simple way with a small formula. If candle body less than or equal to 50% range of the candle. I repeat again, candle body comparing to the candle range. That means the candle body and candle range we are comparing. And during the comparison, if the candle body is less than or equal to 50% of the range, we can call it as a narrow range candle. But we have a condition here. What is the condition? This condition should be applied to the candles visible medium in size. The candle visible medium in size compared to the other large candles in a chart. As per the previous point, all the candles visible small in size, by default they are narrow range candles. But the next point, what it is telling? It is talking about the medium range candles. If the medium range candle, if you want to call it as a narrow range candle, this condition should be applied. The candle body should be less than or equal to 50% range of the candle. So let me explain in detail with a chart. Look into this chart. Can you identify the narrow range candles? What is the first point we learned? All those candles visible small in size, they are called as narrow range candles. Look into this candle. Is this candle looking small in size compared to all the other candles in this chart? Yes. So it is a narrow range candle. What about the next one? This is also looking small in size. So it is a narrow range candle. This is also looking small in size compared to the other candles in the chart. And this is also looking small in size. Even this candle is also looking small in size. But what about this candle? Is it looking small in size compared to the other candles? No, it is not looking small in size. Is it looking large in size? No, it is not large in size. Then what kind of candle it is? It is a medium size candle compared to the other large candles in the chart. Okay, can we call a medium size candle as a narrow range candle? No, we cannot. We have a condition. If the condition is satisfied, then only we can call this as a narrow range candle. What is the condition? The body of the candle. What is the body here? The green colored one in this example. And this body is, or this body should be less than or equal to the range of the candle, the entire range of the candle. The body of the candle should be less than or equal to 50% of the candle. So can we say, is it looking less than 50%? Yes, it is clearly visible. This body is definitely less than 50% of the entire range of the candle. So such kind of medium size candles are called as narrow range candles. Hope it is clear. In case if you have any confusion, please go back and again read this whole point once again and apply that formula in this candle. Okay. Now let's look into the second type of the candle. The second type of the candle is expanded range candle. In short, we call it as a ERC candle. And expanded range candles are also called as leg candle. I repeat again, expanded range candles are also called as leg candle, and you will be using the word quite frequently during our course. Okay. All those candles visible large in size compared to the other candles in the chart, you can directly call them as expanded range candles. All those candles visible large in size. That is very important. And the next point, please read it carefully. I hope you read the point. Now let me explain this entire point in a simple way with a small formula. If the candle body greater than or equal to 75% range of the candle, what does it mean? When you are comparing the range of the candle with the body of the candle, that means the length of the body and the entire length of the range you are comparing. So, if the body of this candle is greater than or equal to 75% range of the candle, so more than 75% range of the candle should have the body, then you can call that candle as a expanded range candle. So can we apply this formula for every candle? No. We have a rule. What is the rule? All those candles visible medium in size compared to the other large candles, then only you should apply. If the candle is looking large in size, you need not apply this formula. By default, it is going to be a expanded range candle. This formula should be applied only for the candles visible medium in size compared to the other large candles. So let us understand in a better way by looking into a chart. How this candle looks when you are comparing with all these candles. So it is looking large in size. If it is large in size, by default it is a expanded range candle. The next one is also expanded range candle. And this candle is also expanded range candle because they are all looking large in size. All these candles are looking large in size. Even this candle, what about this candle? What about the body of the candle? Definitely, the body is less than 75% of the candle. Maybe it could be maybe 50% or 55% if you are comparing with entire range of the candle. Can we call this as an expanded range candle? Yes, because this is not a medium size candle. It is a large candle. If the candle is a large candle, you cannot apply the condition. By default, you can say it is a expanded range candle. When you have to apply the formula, if the candle is medium in size, then only you have to apply this formula. So that's why this is an expanded range candle by default. And even the next one is an expanded range candle. This is also an expanded range candle. This is also expanded range candle by default, because all these are all looking large in size. Then what about this candle? Is it large in size? No. It is looking medium in size. If a candle is in medium in size, and if we want to call it as an expanded range candle, what is the rule? If you are looking into the entire range of the candle, the more than 75% of the candle should have the body. So do we have more than 75% of the body in the entire range? Yes, clearly we can see this body is more than 75% in the entire range. Definitely it is more than 75%. So you can call this candle also expanded range candle, even though it is medium in size. I wish you understand about this concept, especially about the medium size candle. In case if you don't have clarity, once again go back and read the point and then come back and apply the formula here. And now let us look into subtypes under expanded range candle. Look into both these candles. What kind of candle it is by default? It is a bearish candle as per candlestick patterns. This is a bearish candle. But we don't use the word bullish and bearish for expanded range candles. Instead, we use a special technical term, drop. This term is applicable to demand and supply zone price action theory. So why we have given the name drop instead of bearish? The reason is the prices are dropping down. Because the prices are dropping down, how it is dropping down? This is the open and this is the close. From open to close, the prices are dropping down. That's why we are calling it as a drop candle. So remember this term, expanded range candle. Bearish candles are called as a drop candle. And similarly, we have a bullish candle as per candlestick patterns. And this bullish candle is called as rally candle. Why we are calling it as a rally candle? Because from open to close, the prices are rallying up. It is rallying. Rallying means they are moving up. The price is rallying. That's why it is called as a rally candle. So bearish candles are called as drop candles and bullish candles are called as rally candle as per demand and supply zone price action theory. But remember, this drop and rally are applied only for expanded range candles. You cannot use these words in narrow range candles. Both these terms, drop and rally, should be applied only for expanded range candles. Hope you got the clarity now. So in expanded range candle, bearish candles are called as drop, bullish candles are called as rally. And both are very important terms. Please try to memorize these technical terms, because later on these terms will be useful to you in our further lessons. And in expanded range candle, we have another subtype. It is called as a failed expanded range candle. Failed expanded range candle. In short term, we call it as failed ERC. What is this failed ERC? The candles having small body. Let me show you with examples and then I will explain so that you can understand easily. Look into this candle. How much body it is having in this candle? Less than 50%. Maybe this body could be 40% or maybe 35%, something like that, right? In the entire range. Look into this, even more, even small body. Maybe in the entire candle range, the body of the candle is maybe 10% or 15%, not more than that. Even here in this example, even in this example, even in this example, in all these examples, the body is less than 50%. Because body is less than 50%, can we call them as a narrow range candle? No, that formula should be applied only for medium candles. But is it a medium candle? No, it is a large candle. See how much range it is having. From high to low, see the range. So that's why it is an expanded range candle. But body is very less. That's why we are calling it as a failed expanded range candle. What exactly the meaning of failed? The expanded range candle failed to maintain the body, failed to maintain the body. That's why it is called as failed ERC. Look into this candle. It is a ERC candle, but failed to maintain the body. Even this one failed to maintain the body. Even this one failed to maintain the body. Because ERC candles which are failed to maintain the body, we call them as a failed ERC candle. At least a minimum of 40% body should be there. Otherwise, we can call them as a failed ERC candles. The body is less than 40%. But the candle range is a huge range. At least a minimum 40% body should be there. Otherwise, you can call it as a failed ERC candles. And we will discuss about these failed expanded range candles during our advanced topics. Just for reference, I have given this slide because sometimes you will be seeing such kind of candles during the charts while analyzing the charts. So at the time you should not get confusion. That is the reason why I have given this reference slide. But how to deal with these failed expanded range candles, all these concepts we discuss in detail during our advanced topics. So this is about the supply demand zone candles. So in the next session, we will be discussing about institutional supply and demand imbalances and how institutions are providing clues for us in identifying demand and zones. All these concepts we will be discussing in our lesson 2. So if you have any doubts in this session, please mention them in the comment section. I will try to answer. I will try to clarify your doubts. If required, I will plan one more video for clarifying your doubts. So we will meet again in our next video. Thank you all for watching this video. Bye-bye.